Welcome back for another awesome workout. Today we're going to be doing a 15-minute full body endurance routine, and you're going to need your light to medium weights for this one. The intervals for today are going to be 1 minute of work with no rest in between exercises. So that's the tough part. We have 10 exercises to complete, 1 minute for each one, but we can do this. So let's kick things off with our warm-up and then make sure not to skip the cool down at the end. Let's get started. So here we go with our first warm-up exercise. We're gonna do elbows by your side, and it's just a shoulder retraction. So squeezing the shoulders back in behind as you open up out to the side. So the hard part about this one is keeping your elbows kind of pinned by your side and just back and forth, just like that. So you can exhale, open up, inhale, come back together. So great for improving your posture, improving your shoulder mobility. And take your time back and forth. Think about standing tall, staying balanced in your legs. So exhale and inhale, come back together. So we'll take our time with our warm-up today before we get into the more challenging stuff. All right, let's do 2 more. Very nice. 1 more, and perfect. We're gonna go into a lunge, long step back, and stretch and reach those arms up high. So we're lunging with this back leg straight. Nice long step, stretch and reach up high, and come up and keep alternating sides. You can hold for a second at the top, come up and switch. If you find it hard to balance, take a smaller step or have your wall or chair close by. So you're on the toes on the back foot, getting a good stretch into the hips, and also again stretching the shoulders. Let's go for 2 more. So 1 more each side. Take your time. Final one. And nicely done. We're gonna be stretching and warming up our wrists for the next one. So we're just gonna start like this with circles. We're gonna do clockwise, counterclockwise. So it's a common issue, because we're gonna be doing some push-ups today. Common issue, I don't know if I should have told you that, but for wrist issues when doing push-ups. So it's always good to warm up the wrists, but don't worry, I'm gonna show you how to modify those push-ups. All right, so let's keep going here. A few more circles. Clockwise, counterclockwise. It also makes things a bit more challenging. If you tuck those thumbs underneath, wrap your other fingers around, circles clockwise and counterclockwise. Very nice. If you spend a lot of time on the computer, those wrists can tend to get pretty tight, so it's good to stretch and warm them up. Final little warm up here, hands together, and we're just gonna rotate side to side. 10 exercises in a row, and we're gonna kick things off here in a second. So here we're rotating side to side, getting a good stretch into the spine, lower back. 10 minutes, let's go for it. So 10 minutes in a row of hard work, so we can do this. We're starting with a march. So just a nice and gentle march. You can modify this one by just doing small steps if you need to, or slowing it down. Maybe if you feel ready for it, you can speed it up. Okay, so lots of ways to modify it, but the goal is to stay light on your feet, pump your arms. Let's go for it. So we don't have any breaks for the next 10 minutes, but if you feel like you do need to slow down or just grab a quick sip of water, I want you to go for it, okay? But the goal for today is to try to keep moving from beginning to end for the full 10 minutes, and I know you can do it. All right, so let's keep going here. Light on your feet. Butt kicks, step and kick in behind. You can still move the arms, and let's add in arms right like this. So step and kick in behind. So the goal is to find the right level for you. Maybe you're ready to pick it up and almost jog on the spot, or if you need to slow things down and just step, that's fine. But we're here working hard together, and that's all that matters. So let's keep it going. Another 30 seconds. the shoulders start to really get fatigued, you can bring the arms down, lower. Another 15 seconds. Modified jumping jack. So stepping right, stepping left. Hands come and touch over your head. We're gonna aim for 1 minute. Try to keep your arms straight, hands touch over your head. Slight bend in your knees. Keep going, nice and quick. You're doing great. 20 seconds left. Keep it up, almost there. And now we're gonna go into a squat. So here we go, you can use your chair if needed. Inhale down, exhale back up. Inhale down, exhale back up. If you wanna make it more challenging, you can hold a weight. You can modify your squat by just doing a partial squat. If you start to feel it too much in the knees, just going down about halfway or quarter of the way is just fine. But if you can go and get down to close to 90 degrees, I want you to go for it. So lots of repetitions. That's what I mean when I talk about an endurance workout. We're working on our endurance, our muscle endurance by doing lots of repetitions. And this is a great way at the beginning to really build strength, really build more muscle, and build momentum and confidence in our movements together. Good, so 2 more squats. Final one. And for this next exercise, we're gonna be grabbing our light to medium dumbbells and we're doing an alternate shoulder press. If you have any shoulder issues, you can do this without your weights, but we're gonna be pressing right, pressing left. So this is exercise number 5. Try to get your arms straight at the top and back down and keep switching back and forth. If you have lighter weights and you feel like this one isn't much of a challenge, you can go both at the same time. Good way to challenge your coordination. A bit more of a challenge on the core is to alternate arms, but let's keep it up. Press and go. Couple more. And nicely done. We're just gonna need 1 dumbbell for this next exercise, and we're gonna be doing what's called a dumbbell snatch. So it's a partial squat here and bringing the weight right up overhead. I'm gonna tell you when to switch sides. So a partial squat down, right up overhead. Core strong. Big exhale, come right up, inhale down. The weight goes down between your legs. Let's go for this one and then 1 more on this side. Nicely done. Let's switch over and go for it. We're gonna keep this 1 dumbbell for the next exercise. Let's go for this one. 1 more. And nicely done. With our light to medium dumbbell, we're gonna be doing a tricep extension overhead. So bend at the elbows and then press up high. Here, you don't wanna have the elbows flaring out. You wanna try to keep your elbows tucked in as straight as a line as you can, which is tough to do. But you bend and extend up. We're focusing on the back of the arms, those tricep muscles. We all want to have strong triceps and strong looking arms, and this is why we're doing this. 20 seconds left. It's a tough one. Let's keep it up. Try to keep going, even though it's burning. We'll go for a couple more. Final one, and nicely done. Let's give those arms a little bit of a break. Here we're gonna go into calf raises. So just up onto your toes, just like that. Good opportunity to catch your breath. Take your time here and go up and down. So up as high as you can onto your toes, control coming back down. Such an important muscle to be strong, right? We need to have strong feet, strong calves. If you have any knee issues, this is a great exercise to strengthen all of those muscles, those lower leg muscles. But very good. We're breathing up high and back down. So very nice. And I did say that we were doing push-ups today, and that's what's coming up next. So if you're ready for this one, we're gonna be doing wall push-ups, or you can use any elevated surface. Maybe you're ready for floor push-ups. I want you to go for it. But I'm gonna head over to my wall. Feet are about 3-4 feet away from the wall. Hands just outside the shoulders. We're lowering and pressing back up. Lowering and pressing back up. The lower that surface is, the harder the push-up is going to be. So if you wanted to use a kitchen countertop or any lower surface, as long as it's a solid surface. So we're working the chest, shoulders, and arms, even working the core also. Inhale down and exhale, press right up. Let's see how many reps we can do in 1 minute. If you're doing them from the floor, keep it up. Final one. And great job on that first round of push-ups together. Now, to finish off, exercise number 10, we're gonna be doing a dumbbell swing. So you can hold this dumbbell on the sides, you can hold it like this. We're squatting and raising or swinging up to the front. So you can hold it however is comfortable. If you prefer sideways like that, that's great. So send the hips back, up and squeeze. Keep that core strong, strong legs and shoulders too. Good, I want you to push hard here on our final exercise. And this one really flew by. Good, so use those legs, squeeze the glutes at the top. You're doing great. Final two, final one, and time. So great job. That completes our 15-minute full body endurance workout, but let's not skip our cool down. So let's head over to the wall. This is gonna be a simple calf stretch. So nice long step. We're gonna be pushing into the wall, stretching that back leg out straight, and trying to get the heel down and still pushing forward. So this is where we're gonna feel it, right back here. And we're slowing down our breathing as well. So inhale through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. Let's sink a little deeper into it. And nicely done. We'll come up and switch legs. And we talked about, briefly mentioned just knee issues. Another great stretch to help with your knees. If you have those tight muscles in the backs of the legs, it's gonna cause issues with your knees. So it's an important stretch to do. Let's take one more deep breath here. And nicely done. So that completes today's workout. Great job. I'll see you again tomorrow for the next one.